check it out. My smallest Lasiodora Habana molted. You see the spider on the left and the molt on the right. So we got ourselves a successful molt. Very good. Alright, give it a drink so it can rehydrate itself. Well, we got another molt. My Triniochilus marinus sling, one of the two of the slings, molted. The other one molted recently. And you might barely see he or she right there. Hopefully we can get a good sex from this molt. I'll have to try it out. Check out this next one. It looks like I should be able to get a good molt out of this one. Here's the molt of my Poecilotheria fasciata. And here is the spider. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh man. What? Pokies are just so gorgeous. So alright, so I'm going to see if I can sex these molts and get back with you. This is my Euaphyllus species green female. She decided to allow me to handle her today, although she has never been defensive with me. She's a little nervous, but that's the extent of it. When I touched her with the paintbrush just to test out her mood, she was just a little wary, but wasn't runny at all. So I touched her legs too, because they seem to be extra sensitive if you touch their legs versus their abdomen. And she showed no signs of being defensive, didn't even attempt to kick hair. So I knew that she would be okay with me handling her today. And I do not handle my spiders often. Some people handle them all the time, some people don't handle them at all. But I don't see any harm done in it as long as you know how to do it. And as long as you respect the spider's mood. Sorry folks, my battery died. But anyway, she is very nice. I've never had any problem with her. I don't know, I don't remember how big these guys get. I want to say 4 to 5 inches. So she may be full grown now for her species. So she's always been very sweet, just a little skittish, that's all. She's so beautiful after that molt. If you look at her in just the right light, you can see that her femurs are indeed green, like a real deep, dark green, almost black. But very lovely. Very lovely spider. And I like the gold highlights of the green carapace there. She's very nice and beautiful. She's becoming one of my favorites. So yeah, just wanted to show her off. I don't handle her very often, but when I do handle my spiders. But she keeps proving to me over and over again that she's laid back enough. So I'll probably be handling her more in my videos. But yeah. Alright, well she's a sweetheart. Let's move on to something else, shall we? Here's my Brachypelma vagans. I do not handle her much at all because she definitely can have her mood swings. She's in a semi-grouchy mood, but not enough for me to deter me from handling her, at least for a little bit. She's got her chelicerae there barely open, so you just have to be a little extra mindful of that, and she's hair flicky, of course. She's a brachy. But, you know, she didn't throw up an actual threat posture like she's, you know, done a few times in the past. You could see with her last molt, she has, looks like some of her hair missing off of her carapace. That's no big deal, it's just cosmetic. But should be fine with the next molt. But yeah, I've had her for a long time. She was one of the first ones I had. So yeah, I got her, I think, back in 2011, I think. But yeah, you can barely see her chelicerae spread just a little bit. She's definitely wary of me, but not too bad. But she is beautiful. Lovely. She's definitely not as laid back as my last one. So I'm not going to handle her for very long, for sure, because she's definitely nervous. I'm trying to get her to calm down. But yeah, she's okay. But I love her. Of all of the spiders that I handle, she's probably the one I handle the least of the ones that I actually am willing to handle, because she just gets too moody. But she's allowing me today. Kind of had to beg, but she's allowing it. Alright. We'll move on to another one. Let her get back to whatever she was doing. Here's my Vitellius paranaensis. I touched her, or he, I don't know the gender, the leg and the abdomen of this one, and it did a pretty quick turnaround and faced the brush. And when they do that, that is definitely a clue that they do not want to have anything to do with you. So I don't beg and plead when they do that. And I just, like I did with the vagans, I begged and pleaded with that one, and she was like, okay. But this one here definitely told me to back off, so I will respect that and will not handle. Alright. Cute though. Here is my lovely female juvenile Boomba Cabocla. And she almost always lets me hold her. But just because a spider has in the past let you hold them every time doesn't mean they would every time. Because just like with people, spiders have moods too. So it's always wise to check their moods first, even if they have proven over and over and over again that they are cool with you handling. Now this one I had to beg a little bit. This one kicked a little hair, but they do. Anyway, my battery died again. But she, kicked a little hair, and I didn't have to beg and plead too much. But she's usually fine with me handling her. But I always test their temperaments first, whether they allow it all the time or not. Just to be smart and to respect their wishes. Because I really don't want to be bitten. But yep, very sweetheart. Glad it's a female. Alright, move on to a different one now. Here's my smaller Grammostola porteri, unsexed, but is still in pre-molt. They're usually in pre-molt for a long time. This particular species is. The abdomen is dark and swollen. And the colors are all faded. So I do not know the gender of this one yet. So hopefully with this next molt I'll be able to sex it. This one was a little runny at first, but through no threat posture whatsoever. So was handleable today. But porteries, of course, are known for their moodiness, so you have to be a little careful. But yeah, doing just fine. A sweetheart. I thought this was very interesting. This Huntsman David Bowie true spider is molting, but you can see the molt is actually hanging from that decor there, and the T is still attached to the molt and hanging. I never have seen it like that before. I don't know if it needs my assistance or not. I'm always hesitant to interfere when a spider is molting because they are going through a lot of stress. But it looks like it's barely hanging on, so hopefully it'll just, come off on its own. So I'll just leave it be for a little while, and hopefully it'll separate itself from its molt without my help. But I just thought that was interesting, the way it's hanging there. That's weird, isn't it? Boy, these guys grow so fast, it's insane how fast these guys grow. Alright, just wanted to show you. I thought that was interesting. I never thought I'd see this day. My Ophonopelma marxi finally molted. And let me tell you, it has been a long time. I don't even remember the last time this one molted. But phonopelmas are very slow growers, even as babies. And this one is certainly no exception. So I'm glad I got a successful molt out of this baby. So now we're going to give this one a drink. Very cool. And we got ourselves another molt. This is the Psalmopoeus poker. And the actual spider, was down here at the bottom. Right there. Hopefully I can sex this molt. I had some bad luck with the other molts that I had recently. It just tore when I was trying to examine it. Look at that. Beautiful. And it's only going to get more and more beautiful. And we'll see if I can get a sex from this molt. Hopefully I can. Here's another one of my younger Triniochilus murinus slings. Well, I'll call it a juvenile now. Oh, now isn't that adorable? Look at that. I have 3 OBTs. I figured this one will be hungry after that last molt. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at that. Such a cutie. Will you enjoy that? You want that? You like a worm? I wonder if this one's the first time it's had a worm. I'm not sure. Might be wondering what in the world is that. Used to giving this one crickets. You got it. Grammostola rosea, red color form. That was cute, wasn't it? Alright. That's my mean, lean killing machine. My Iridopelma hirsutum, the rib tree spider. Very defensive. New World arboreal. Definitely very feisty. And very beautiful. But you got dinner. Good for you. Well, this one completely caught me off guard. My Poecilotheria vittata ghost ornamental molted. Very cool. I'm going to give this one a drink. Alright. All scrunched up there. Well, that's a definite surprise right there. Alright, very good. Here's my male Chilobrachys fimbriatus. Let's see if he would like a mealworm. That's not where I wanted it. Pretty much shove it in your mouth, didn't I? Indian violet. Gorgeous. You enjoy. Typical Lasiodora parahabana fashion. Salmon pink bird eater. I knew I'd be hungry after that last molt. Alright. Here's my lovely Scolopendra alternans. Centipede. It's a youngin'. This one never eats for me on camera, but maybe we can try. I actually think it may have gotten it. That may be my first feed of that one. Very cool. Alright. See if I can move it now. Anything here? Oh yeah. Definitely got it. Awesome. First feeding on camera of this one. Alright. Here's my Cyclosternum species McCullough. Just went off to hide. He does that. Definitely likes to eat in private. Very secretive spider. But we'll eat on camera sometimes. I don't know if you can see that or not, but my huntsman spider David Bowie is grooming. And yes, he is in an ICU. His molt was not a success. He's alive, of course, but I believe he's going to be handicapped quite a bit, to where I'll have to put the food like right up there with him and he'll have to be maimed. Yeah, but if he's grooming, that means he must be at least somewhat healthy. Just handicapped. But he's making it. Alright, look at that. The cute little fangs there. I wouldn't want those in my skin, but just thought I'd give you a little look. Wanted to wish you guys a Happy New Year. And may your 2018 be a great success. Thanks guys for sticking with me, even though I've been kind of slacking with videos lately. Just that busy time of year, so I think I'll start picking up with videos again now that January is about to come, and there's nothing that goes on much in January. That's really cute to watch, isn't it? I figured if I opened the lid I would ruin the mood, so that's why we're getting this lame view of it. But it's better than nothing. Alright. See you guys in 2018.